I'm halfway up a rather steep and bumpy 1 in 3 gradient hill. As you can see, it's quite difficult getting up here without using your hands. Now this hill's more often not used to seeing people going down the hill, and they're chasing a 7-pound cheese. You see, this is Cooper's Hill, the legendary famous cheese-rolling racing hill of Gloucestershire, where men and women with nerves of steel career after the cheese. Now, cheese rolling at Cooper's Hill has a very long history indeed. Some say the Romans were involved somehow, but only one person knows for sure, and that's Mrs. Hellman.
One of the most widespread cults in ancient times was that of sun worship. Wheels of inflammable material were set on fire and rolled downhill. It is thought that all these ceremonies were held to chase away the evil spirits, thus encouraging a good harvest. Other festivals were held at midsummer, when the sun was at its zenith of power, heralding its decline into winter. In the Vale of Glamorgan in Wales, a cartwheel swathed in straw was lit and then rolled downhill. The local belief being that if it burned all the way down and stayed alight for a long time once it reached the bottom, then this heralded a good harvest. Although Midsummer's Day was the original time of the year for this festival, in the last 150 years it always took place on Whit Monday, though now it is held on Bank Holiday Monday, which falls around the end of May.
If you happen to be walking your dog last Tuesday near Lightmoor Quarry, you may have seen a man exercising like there's no tomorrow. You may have noticed the sheer dedication and smelt the sweet smell of success pouring from the man's brow. Jer Thomas has been training for this year's Cooper's Hill races for some time.
Well, I was in the army for 5 years and I got a little bit disillusioned with it all, really, and well, I'm now a roofer by trade. I come here most nights to train. The train's good, it's just like Cooper's Hill, and I've been up there a couple of times. I drive past in the evenings, and I imagine what it's going to be like to win in front of 4,500 people. My grandfather's won the contest, and I just feel this year that it is mine. I've done the right training. Most people take it as a bit of fun, but it's a lot more serious than that. There is a prize, and I want to have the acclaim of being first down that hill on Bank Holiday Monday. First.
So who organises this crazy event on Cooper's Hill? Why, it must be the Cheese Rolling Committee. The chairman of this committee is Mr. Tony Peasley.
Well, I've been involved in the cheese rolling now for 43 years. It's got more and more popular every year. Last year, for instance, we had somewhere in the order of 4,000 or 5,000 people, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year. And that is one of the principal problems of ours in terms of ensuring safety. There's a vast number of people here contained within the geography of the hill. It is becoming a serious problem.
Now, every year at Cooper's Hill, 20 or 30 people get injured, but it's not the kind of injuries you or I'd imagine. It's only things like cuts and bruises. But St John's ambulance have to be there just in case somebody does snap their neck.
Well, my job within St John Ambulance is that I'm the County Staff Officer for Operations, so I'm responsible for all the operational management. St John itself has been for over 100 years. I don't know if they've been covering the event for 100 years, but for as long as most of us can remember, they've been certainly covering the event. It's become part of their May Bank holiday routine. I think all of us vary really what we think of it. I mean, I personally feel that you have to be a little bit daft to jump off of that hill and chase after a cheese. But I mean, it's something that's been done traditionally for a long time. I mean, St John itself, and we would just go out and cover the event. I mean, we're more than happy. It's no more dangerous really than, or we don't have as many. We have just as many casualties at all-day rugby tournaments than we would have at the trees, or broken legs, broken arms. Broken arms are quite common. Broken collarbones are particularly common because obviously people put their outstretched hand out to break their fall, and then that's a common way that you crack the collarbone. We've had a few people that have had some head injuries, and we've had a few people that have had neck injuries. Thankfully, none of them have been serious. I mean, we always treat them very seriously initially, but further on down the line in casualty, thankfully, none of those injuries have been too serious, which is good. So really, it's mainly just cuts, bruises, fair amount of alcohol-related problems. We get a fair amount of people that are drunk that just need to rest for a while. But I mean, it's just general injuries really. There's been nothing in the head, neck, general fractures, those sort of things are the general things.
People choose to run down that hill. No one can stop them. It's a great fun event. It's people come and they think it's jolly great fun to see somebody rolling down the hill and not able to control what he's doing. But well, it's dangerous. Well, it's all a matter of degree, isn't it? I mean, we, as I say, we did have, and we have had people who are expert in running down this hill. They don't fall. They know, the physics of how to run down a steep slope. It's a bit of a challenge. And I'm sure there's nothing wrong in that. I mean, I think we are being made more of a nanny state, more and more and more. But when you still see people who are prepared to take on that challenge of running down the hill, I think it's a jolly good thing. You see, we've had very little contact with the police. What we used to do was just contact the police for a couple of days before the cheese rolling and say the cheese rolling was on, and that effectively was it. But this year we had an input from the police right from the start, and for reasons best known to the police. But generally, the relationship with the police have been quite amiable, and in the past they sent their constables up here and policed the crowd and done a very excellent job, but not a very pleasant job, because the police have been abused quite considerably, by people who come here and get themselves drunk, and they have really done a sterling service for us in the past.
It's got very popular recently. It attracted a lot of local people to watch the fun of people running down the hillside chasing the cheese. Whether it's good for the community, I'm not really sure. There's been a lot of injuries over the last few years. About 100 people have been injured in the last 5 years. Some have been airlifted to hospital. But people go there for a good time and generally enjoy themselves. I've known we've been involved for at least 30 years, but probably prior to that in various numbers. And we've just helped the organisers to keep the show on the road and make sure that the public have a happy bank holiday time. We've always tried to supported with small numbers of police. Essentially, it's the organiser's job to arrange the event, and our main aim in life is to ensure public safety, traffic, free flow of traffic. It's virtually a vertical slope. A lot of rocks in the grass as well, and I don't know what gives them the courage to do it. I certainly wouldn't do it myself.
One of the special things about cheese rolling at Cooper's Hill is the uniqueness of the cheese they use. In fact, in the whole of Gloucestershire, only one farm still makes the original Double Gloucester.
I've been making cheese for 11 years, having bought the business from a man near Newent, and he supplied the cheeses for the cheese rolling. So when I bought the business, I took that chore over, and I've been making them for the cheese rolling now for about 11 years. I quite enjoyed seeing the cheeses rolled down the hill. As I say, it's a traditional thing that's been happening for generations, and it's rather nice to be involved in it with my cheeses. One year I actually sat at the top of a hill and held a cheese until I was told I could let it go to be chased. And I found that pretty terrifying, just sitting at the top of this very steep hill. I thought I was going to slide any minute and end up at the bottom of the hill myself. The ones that go for the cheese rolling are about 7.5 pounds. They're anything from 7.5 to 8.5 pounds.
Bank holiday Monday. Where is everybody? Bank holiday Monday. What does that say? Do not come. No one here. What's going on? Where is everybody? It's today, isn't it? Maybe it's for the weather or something. What's going on? Some people out there. No many. Hello?
Hey, where is everyone?
I don't know. Are you?
Where is everyone?
I don't know. What? What's going on?
I'm going down.
Hang on, what's going on? What's going down? Oh. It's got a good technique. I bet we did want it as well. Where is everyone? Look, there's something why isn't it on? What's going on, mate?
Dad,
Where is everybody?
where fucking hell is everybody?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
You're on the wrong day. Is this some sort of joke, is
No,
it?
that's what I thought. Where is it? Bank holiday Monday.
I've been here for 2 hours, and there's 3 people at the top, and that's it. 4,500 people are supposed to be here today.
And that's what I thought as well. Where the fuck's everybody? There's not even any signs. Well, what are we going to do then? Right, hang on, wait a minute. There must be a reason. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Well, what? So you haven't seen anybody at all? Shit. Well, okay. What's to do then? What's to do? We're going to see the organiser. Find out what the hell's going on. I don't understand it though. Why isn't anybody here? It's a fucking pain in the arse. Jesus Christ. Talk about organisation. There must be something wrong. Well, I'm sorry, mate. I mean, honestly, you know, somebody knows something we don't know, basically.
Right.
So we're going to go and find out what's going on. So let's go and talk to the organiser then.
Yeah.
Alright, well, look, we're going to go and talk to the organiser, see what's going on. We're going to go in town, do you want a lift?
Oh, I'll go back. I'm going to wait here.
You sure?
You go on.
Alright. Okay, well, alright, well, we'll see you later, mate. Let's go. Okay. Come on. I can't believe it. What is that about? What's going on? Okay, we'll go and see David. Is she over there, right? Chief Inspector.
Oh, hi there.
Hi. Cheese rolling's been cancelled.
Really?
I know. Well, obviously you know, but I mean, we only just found out.
Well,
so.
we gave advice to the organisers, and they turned around and cancelled. They took all the advice from us today, and so how do they feel about that then?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Mr. Peasy sounds a bit annoyed, really. I think it's all to do with the safety and things. But like you say, they didn't get it organised.
Well, it was up to them at the end of the day. I hope they managed to do it again, in a couple of months' time or perhaps next year.
Well, it hasn't been cancelled since the Romans, has it? So.
No, I don't remember that then.
No.
Too long ago.
Right.
But if they get their act together and get the resources into it, they'd probably be able to do the same in a few months' time, wouldn't they?
Great.
I hope they do, because it'd be a shame. A lot of people would be very disappointed.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? Really, so it's good for the community.
It is, actually. But there we go. That's you have to think of something else to do on the bank holiday now.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Well,
Thanks to let us know.
Cheers. No worries.
I'll have a word with them anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. See you again.
Bye then.
Bye. Hello?
Oh, hello. What are you doing back here?
Well, Chief Rolling's been cancelled.
Oh, no.
No, I know.
Oh, whatever are they going to do with my cheeses
Well, I
then?
don't know. They're all stacked up. So, you can bring them back for you if you like.
Well, I don't know. Probably somebody will buy them, I expect.
Yeah, of course,
I
I'd
dare
say.
say somebody will have
They might save them for next year.
Oh, I think they'll be a bit elderly by then.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're going to have to get next year, I
I
hope.
think so, yeah. It's all about safety reasons or something. We're going to go and talk to Mr. Peasley and find out what's gone wrong.
Yeah. Oh, I am sorry to hear that. That's
Yeah.
a disaster.
I know.
I mean, after all, it's been going on for hundreds of years, and why they suddenly decided it's not safe or something.
It's crazy.
I mean, I know it isn't safe, but still, it is crazy. I don't think they needed to stop it.
No. Okay, well, probably see you next year.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
All the best.
And you. Mr. Peasley, hi, you might remember me.
Hello, what can I do for you, sir?
Yes. We've just been up there and we found out it's been cancelled for...
Well, didn't you see the report from the press?
Yes, we did.
We did. Well, unfortunately, yes, we because of safety constraints, and we felt that this year we couldn't meet the high safety requirements that we should have. That the committee decided that this year we had to cancel the thing.
And when was that decision made?
That decision was made in a meeting on Wednesday evening of this week.
Right. Oh, that's the same then, but it'll be on next year, won't it?
Well, most certainly it'll be on next year. The tradition will certainly carry on. We will just have to table the event to meet our safety requirements.
Right. So who do you recommend we can go and grill now then? The council?
Well, maybe not. But it was a decision that I think the committee would have taken irrespective of what the council and these inputs were. We had to, the committee consider the safety of the public of paramount importance, and we couldn't meet those requirements this year, and that's why basically we took the decision that the event should be cancelled.
Well, like I said, there's plenty more years to come out there.
Most certainly is, and as I've said before, the tradition will carry on, and we will maintain the tradition of the cheese rolling as part of the culture of the county of Gloucestershire.
Excellent, good stuff. Okay, well, see you next year then.
Right, see you next
Cheers,
year.
thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Okay, lovely.
Bye-bye.
And so the May Bank holiday passed without the annual rejoicement of cheese chasing. The descendants of previous cheese chasers denied this ancient pleasure on Cooper's Hill. And although an almost religious 6 o'clock in the morning cheese chase was orchestrated on the day, without the involvement of the people of Brockworth, there lacked a sense of purpose and community spirit. And the cause of this year's tragic cancellation? Nobody seems to know. If Gloucestershire County Council do, they certainly don't want to talk about it, because it's all just a bit silly.
Without a 1998 cheese rolling competition, it looks like these cheeses will remain on the shelf until next year. This is Tim Robin White in the cheese room at the cheese making farm.
Soft cheeses are trying to me.
Gorgonzola.
I don't eat cheese.
I like double Gloucester as well, and I like single Gloucester once it starts to get a bit of mould on it.